Okay, here's another stupid tip for today. A lot of guns have LED boards, okay, such as the, this is a Bob Long Mummy, which you guys will see in an upcoming video. There's quite a few guns that use LED boards. DMs, NTs also have LED boards. There's quite a few of them, but anyway, okay. A lot of people will forget to bring their manual to the field. Well, I'm going to show you something that I call the mini manual that will really help you keep this in your gun at all time. Basically what you do is go through your gun, and on your manual it'll tell you what all the LED colors are. So it'll tell you, let's say blue is dwell, and red is rate of fire, and white is fire mode, yada yada. Okay, what you do is you go onto your computer, put it down, go to Microsoft Word, go down into like 6 font or 6 size, and you can type a mini manual of what your preferred settings are. Most people are only going to run 2 settings. They're going to run, unlimited semi-auto, uncapped semi-auto, and also they'll run a capped, like a PSP mode. Okay, so that way they've got their PSP mode when they're scrimmaging, then they've got their uncapped semi-auto when they're not. But anyway, what this will allow you to do is you print it out in very small font what your settings, what you want your settings to be. So let's just go ahead and let's just say blue is dwell. Okay, blue equals dwell. So let's just pretend that this was kicked out from my printer at size 6 or whatever. Okay, then what you do is take yourself a piece of either Scotch tape or packing tape like this. Okay, and then what you do is you go ahead and you put it over the top of it. Now what this is going to do is this is going to help it be a little bit water resistant, so that if it gets damp or condensation or something like that. As you can see, it's a little bit shiny now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut it out. Okay, now we've got pretty much our own little laminated mini manual. And then now what we do is we fold this up a couple times, like that. Obviously, at your house this is going to look a lot more neat. And then what we do is we open up the grip frame and we just stick this inside of the grip frame. Okay, so now when we're at the field, this is hidden inside the grip frame on top of the battery. And now when we're at the field and we have any questions as to how do we change our rate of fire, how do we change our dwell, how do we up our first shot drop off, how do we change the mode, how do we change it from semi to 3-shot, or from 3-shot to full auto, whatever you want it to do, you've always got the manual inside of your grip frame. And this way you don't have to worry about calling your buddy on the computer to look up the manufacturer's website to get you the manual to tell you what color it is and yada yada yada. So this is really, really important, this little mini manual. It's going to save your ass, especially if you go to a tournament and you've got some old classic, I don't know, Warlock board or something like that that no one's ever heard of, or like Tag Sports or something. I had one time a player right before we were about to play a game at World Cup. He left it on full auto, and he had a Tag Sports 9.0 board in his shocker, and he's like, anybody know how to change the modes on a Tag 9.0? And we're like, what? So by doing this and putting this little mini manual inside of your grip frame, you'll always have a reference for the modes in your gun if you need to change something. Sometimes you think your gun's set at 12.5, or you think you're right at the rate of fire cap, and you go and test it out in the field and you're slightly over. So you can, by looking really quickly at your mini manual, you can, adjust your rate of fire and stuff like that. But let me tell you what, so many paintball players don't do this, and they wonder why they get to the field and their gun shoots like shit, or they can't figure out what they changed at home and this, that, and the other. Try out this little mini manual. It is a lifesaver. You should always bring your manual to the field anyway, but if you don't, or you happen to forget it, at least you've always got this in your grip frame, and this will hopefully save you a lot of frustration at the field. You're not 9 o'clock in the morning waking your friends up to get on the computer to tell you what color does what on your board. So hopefully that helps.